Welcome in, chat. How you all doing today? Wait, I had music. Wait. No, wait. I had music. All right, there we go. We had music. Hi! I don't know why I'm this nervous. I know all of you. I was gonna prep something for the stream, and we'll get to that. We're gonna talk about that. The toggles? Yeah, okay, don't worry. I've got plenty, all right? Trust me, chat, there are plenty of toggles for you, all right? Chat, don't ask how much this model costs. They cost all the funds of our cult. Freaking $8,000 investment. This model wasn't $8,000, all right, chat? It was less than that. But not that much less. What? You know when this model was commissioned? I commissioned this September of last year. I did not get it until like a month ago. Oh, so it's a late birth? Yeah, it was 9 months, you know, it was 9.5 months. I was a bit of a late birth. This is your fault, all right? You kept saying plap, 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 get pregnant, and guess what? We did get pregnant. And this is actually the baby that came from it, all right? So every single one of you needs to start paying child support right now. He looks nothing like me. Well, I mean, chat. What did I say about NTR? You know what I mean? I'm what they call in Chinese a 混蛋 or a bastard. And you know what that means? A mixed egg. So you know what? All of the plaps got mixed up, and who knows who I'm related to from chat. The reason why I commissioned this model is because my content has taken a very big shift in the past 2 years. It has been a very heavy emphasis on ASMR, and you know, a de-emphasis on gaming and League of Legends. I know I'm not going to be able to please everybody, but I wanted to be able to create an audience that is more consistent, split between ASMR and gaming, so that, you know, when I do a gaming stream, people are still coming because they want to see a gaming stream, right? They want to watch Kitsura, they don't want to watch Kitsura lick a mic for 3 hours, you know what I mean? So, this is the new model. So we'll call this Kit for now. You can call this model Kit for now, or I guess you want to call it Pet. This model is going to be used for gaming streams only, all right? ASMR is still a thing. We are still doing ASMR. No, this model is Kibussy. Kibussy. Yeah, get me boy pregnant. But this model is just for gaming only, right? And I was actually going to do this as well. We have a sneak peek here, as you might be able to see as I just put on screen. So this is the new model update for Kitsura, and we will be debuting that at a later date for ASMR. It is not complete yet. It is still being worked on, but this is going to be the new model for ASMR, and I'm really excited to announce this. So this is my angry face. I don't like you, chat. It's not like I like you or anything. Baka. I've got a blush because you're very adorable. I've got sad. This is what happens when I'm stuck on a puzzle in a game. I'm
in danger.
And oh, I was gonna save that for last, but you know what? Now you.
That's quite big. Impressive.
I'm probably never using this because I really hate when male VTubers do this look, so I'm never probably gonna do it. But but this one, yeah. Lore-wise, okay, lore-wise, chat, this is supposed to be Kitsura's brother, all right? But I am breaking your immersion a little bit right now by saying that. Actually, wait, do you want me to do the kayfabe? All right. I don't know what Kitsura has been doing, but fuck Kitsura, all right? I'm Kitsura's brother. You know what? We hate Kitsura here, all right? So this younger brother, Showers, has an iPhone for a phone and is hip with the Zoomers. Yeah. Kitsura got kidnapped in Offkai. True, Kitsura's stinky. Yeah. How am I supposed to fall in love parasocially if you don't stay in character? Lore-wise, Kitsura is 5'7", and this character is short. You know what? Fuck, puts your phone on top of the fridge. You can't do this to me! Is liking femboys gay? No, it's not. You know, I think Andrew Tate did a good video on this, right? Would you rather fuck Megan Fox with the dick or Hulk Hogan with the pussy? It's more gay to want to fuck Hulk Hogan. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm not even going here. I'm not even going there. I liked that video on Twitter because I thought it was hilarious, but we're not getting canceled on the first model debut today. You know what they say? A dick makes a cuter girl without a penis, like an angel without wings. New Sura, new me, all right? New Sura, new me. I have wholesome thoughts, all right? Wholesome thoughts, all right? I'm not gonna think about NTR, all right? We're not gonna think about impregnation. We're not gonna think about plat, get pregnant, all right? We're not gonna think about trying to rizz up women on the internet, all right? It's from now on, it's gonna be a wholesome stream. We're not gonna swear, all right? I'm not gonna say any bad words. I'm not gonna talk about mpreg. I'm not gonna, there's the lowest someone can fall, lol. I'm playing Darius with Ignite, yeah. Well, that was a new record. I'm not gonna talk about League of Legends. I'm not gonna, what? I'm not gonna be a Zoomer and say Zoomer slang. I am your wholesome. What do you have left? I don't know. That's just basically all my streams.
What the fuck? I fucking had it! I've had it with all of you!
I was originally planning on having this model be like a whole subathon and then debut and then like a whole like big ass like advertising campaign, and then I was gonna get more art for it. But by the time I got the model, I was like, fuck it. 2 pieces of art, 3 tweets for Baird, and the person I was gonna hire for the promotional video. I was gonna do like a huge like big debut push and like spam it everywhere and then like post it everywhere and then like do like the vtuber shit on Twitter where you do the follow for follow. Here's my model. What do you think about my model? Post your models in chat. Just get that engagement going, you know? Get that fucking engagement going on Twitter. And then I thought about doing all of that work and I thought, damn, that's really fucking exhausting. So I decided that I made the executive decision that would not be what we're gonna do anymore. That's not gonna happen. Also, you have to remember, I only got my meds like 2 weeks ago, all right? I only got the meds that started working for me 2 years ago. Or not 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, all right? Every single one of you begged me for a collar emote. I thought the only way to make you all shut up about it was to just get one, all right? So guess what? There is a collar emote. All right, fine, I'll say it. There is a collar toggle. And it is not ready yet because there was a mix-up on the model and how it got sent to me. But there is a collar toggle, all right? Are you happy now? There is an ahegao and collar toggle, all right? But I'm not a pet, all right?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Yapping. I'm not yapping, all right, chat? Everything we've talked about today has been important, all right? I've talked about content plans, and I've talked about what I was planning on doing, and I've talked about the development process for this model, and it was hard, all right? It was hard, okay? It was like, I was like really sad when I got delayed for like 3 months, all right? Any art that someone does for me that is like done as like fan art, I appreciate, all right? Someone can draw me getting tied up, inflation impreg, you know, gaping holes, right? Any of that art, I appreciate, all right? Because that means that someone cared enough about my model and my character to decide to make art about it. These are literally just your fetish. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, those are like the most degenerate things I can think of, all right? Okay, you know, chat, clip this if you want. All right, here. I'll turn off the music for if you want to clip it. All right. Is that a boy I smell? Yes, I smell it. Boy smell. I smell a boy. Oh, what is a boy doing here? Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? There's a boy here. I'm freaking out so much. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Take a nice deep breath. It smells so good. I love boy smell so much. It makes me feel so amazing. I'm getting tingles all over from the delicious boy smell. It's driving me boy crazy. All right, chat, you can clip that.
Brother,
Back to music. I'll go get some smokes. Zero, you're not. Zero, don't get smokes. Zero, don't get smokes. Zero, don't leave. Don't leave again. Anyway, I'm gonna go out for smokes. Zero, no! Zero, no! We've lost Zero. It's over. It's over. I've lost one of my mods. We've got Nawazi left. But yeah, chat, if you're gonna go get some milk, get some cigarettes too.